Hi, my name is Ennis, and I will be doing my Project 1B on NASA's Artemis rover, which is named Viper, and its investigation of the moon's south pole. So a little bit about myself. I've always been fascinated with space and astronomy. I've taken 2 astronomy electives in high school, where I learned about things such as constellations, galaxies, and our solar system. The main purpose of this presentation will be to inform you guys on what NASA is hoping to learn from the Viper rover and why the data collected from the Viper rover will be beneficial. The way I will structure this presentation is I will start off with introduction, which I already went through. Then I will cover 3 main points. The first one being NASA's goals with the Artemis program. I will get into what the Artemis program is in just a little bit. Then I will explain exactly what Viper will be doing on the surface of the moon and how it will be collecting data. And finally, I will discuss why the data collected from Viper will be beneficial to scientists. And I will discuss what scientists will learn from Viper. And then to conclude, I will summarize the main points of this presentation as well as the most important information that I would like you guys to retain. Okay, so what the Artemis program is, it's a program created by NASA with the main goal of it being to establish a safe and sustainable human presence on the moon. They would like to do this because further down the line, they are planning on exploring Mars, and establishing a base on the moon will be highly beneficial for the exploration of Mars. The Artemis program will return humans to the moon for the first time since the Apollo 17 mission, which was in 1972. So it's been almost 50 years since humans have last set foot on Earth. Also, with the Artemis program, the first colored person and the first female will be setting foot on the moon. Okay, so what Viper will be doing is it will land in an area called the Noble region of the moon. It is located near the moon's south pole, and basically the Noble region is just an area covered by a bunch of craters. So Viper will be traversing through this area. It will be traversing through an area of about 36 square miles, and it will make stops at certain drill locations that scientists have put a lot of thought into picking out. And at these drill locations, Viper will collect samples of the moon's surface and subsurface at different depths and temperatures, and then it will return this data to scientists. So the most important thing that scientists would like to learn from Viper is the distribution of resources such as ice on the moon. Viper will be helpful in doing this because by looking at the samples and collecting this data, scientists will be able to predict where ice may be found on the moon by comparing the terrain that Viper has covered and where Viper has located ice to terrain that could potentially carry ice. Scientists will also be able to map out the Noble region, which is a region that they are mostly unfamiliar with. The Noble region is actually covered in shadows, and it's almost always dark. And scientists have only been able to gain information on the Noble region through the use of satellites and orbiters. One of the only things that scientists actually know about the Noble region is that it has ice, and that's one of the main reasons that they would like to send Viper down there. And it will also provide scientists with insight on the moon's cosmic origin and history. Okay, to conclude, I'd like to reiterate that Viper is going to play a crucial role in NASA's Artemis program. It's going to provide scientists with valuable information on the distribution of resources, mainly ice, on the moon. And this will help them establish a safe and sustainable presence on the moon. And the establishment of this base on the moon is going to prepare NASA for the exploration of Mars, which is a big, ambitious step of space exploration that humans will be taking in the near future. Thank you guys for listening to my presentation. I hope you all learned something.